Good morning. Uh, Today I will present our research title using Neuro-Architecture approach to reveal perception and multisensory domination on vernacular housing experience a literature review. This research is conducted by Bhanu Hakim, Hatta Mustafa Adam Putra, Professor Prasasto Satwiko, and Sri Kusromania PhD. We are affiliated with Politeknik Negeri Samarinda, Universitas Atmajaya Yogyakarta, and Universitas uh, Gajah Mada. This research, uh, we have we have three concentration in this research. First, neuroarchitecture combine neuroscience and architectural design. Second, vernacular housing reflect cultural values and local environment. And third, multisensory design is crucial in enhancing the spatial experience of inhabitants. Uh, as you know, vernacular or traditional architecture reflect cultural values and sustainable local adaptation. In this study, we focus on how sensory perception in vernacular housing influence the experience of its inhabitants. We apply to neuroarchitecture approach which integrates neuroscience and architectural to understand human interaction with built environment. However, research on the neurological impact of vernacular housing remains limited. In this research, we have two research objectives. First, to explore the dominance of multisensory perception in vernacular housing using a neuro-architecture approach. And second, to provide insight on designing homes that align with the physiological and neuro-architecture need inhabitants. As you know, we have two concentration. First, analyze how to neuro-architecture approach and uncover perception and multisensory experience in vernacular housing. And second, explore the implication of this finding for creating architectural design that are more responsive to the physiological and neurological needs of habitants. This is research gap and research question. Research gap for this research, I try to find keywords about neuroarchitecture. Uh, First, research gap in this research is limited studies on multisensory perception in vernacular housing. Just for now, just for modern architecture. For vernacular housing, uh, uh, not much research with for perception in vernacular housing. And research question number two is how can neuroarchitecture reveal multisensory perception dominant in vernacular housings? This is a research method. To address this question, I conduct a systematic literature review over the past 10 years, focusing on study related to neuroarchitecture, sensory perception, and vernacular housing. The key tools The key tools used in the research include uh, EEG or electroencephalography, which measure brain activity in response to stimuli, with extended tool eye tracking, which monitor where inhabitants focus their attention in space, and BEAM or building information modeling to help make 3D modeling, which allow us to simulate real-world environment and analyze how inhabitants interact with architectural space. Okay. Okay. Now we are focused with vernacular housing experience. This is an example. This is vernacular housing in Kutai, East Kalimantan. Vernacular architecture evolves from the cultural action and tradition held by a local communities, shaped by their surrounding environment. Vernacular housing use a local material and reflect aesthetic and functional adaptation to environmental and cultural contexts. The experience of inhabitants in these homes is deeply influenced by cultural heritage and local wisdom, which govern their interaction with living space. Okay. Next, we talk about neuro-architecture approach. Neuro-architecture approach integrate neuroscience, environmental physiology, and architectural designs. It focuses on understanding how the human brain responds the architectural stimuli. We believe vernacular housing using sense for build vernacular housings. For now, in architectural modern, we are usually used to standard like looks looks like what is level of light this and then key tools include AEG for brain mapping, virtual reality for immersive simulation, eye tracking to observe visual attention, and building information modeling for realistic architectural stimuli. Okay, like the research of Jebara 2019, finding indicate that early brain activities relate to sensory perception, while exploring the environment and before actual movement occurs, very depending on the empowerment of the environment. Additionally, move through transition is preceded by a negative component relate a motor activity, which is also dependent on the empowerment of the environment. Our findings suggest that potential action within an environment influence perception. In conclusion, neuroarchitecture demands the development of new methods in neuroscience to inform more optimal environmental designs, enhancing the quality of the human experience within it. Okay. Next slide. We are talk about new architecture extended tools. First is electroencephalography or EEG. EEG, in summary, EEG measures brain activity to understand how architectural elements impact cognitive and emotion states. Like example, this I try to use emotive EEG and how output from emotive EEG. And second, virtual reality (VR). VR creates immersive environment, allowing research to study how inhabitants perceive different architectural space. With VR, we can spread sensory stimuli like visual stimuli, auditory stimuli, maybe smell. Virtual reality is technology that creates immersive, interactive digital environment. Using VR headset or device, user can experience and interact with stimulate setting that feel real, enhancing their visual and auditory sense. Okay. Next, we'll talk about eye tracker. Eye tracker. Eye tracker track the visual attention of individuals within architectural space to reveal areas of focus. Like this, I try to measuring eye focus with image. I try to play. This is the output of eye tracking. This is using eye tracker online with a guest recorder. And next, we talk about building information modeling. Building information modeling simulates real-world conditions in digital model, uh, enabling precise measurement of architectural perception. Uh, Building information modeling is an integrated approach with construction management and design that use digital model to collect, manage, and convey information about building project. Like example, this I tried to model vernacular housing of Kutai, and I tried to simulate a lighting level. Use weather data from BIM Revit architectural 2025. This is for example uh, same way with BIM Revit. This is for simulation sun path. Okay. Uh, Next step, we talk about correlate neuro-architecture, domination, perception, and vernacular housing. First, I try to talk about multi-sensory stimuli in vernacular housing. Multi-sensory stimuli such as natural light, temperature, texture, and sound play a crucial role in shaping comfort and perception in vernacular housing. Uh, Using EEG, VR, and eye tracking, we can explore how the stimuli dominate sensory experience. This allows us to better understand how architectural element is vernacular homes contribute in habitat and well-being. Uh, the conclusion in this research, the neuro-architecture approach offers a deeper understanding and how sensory stimuli in vernacular housing shape inhabitant experience. This research highlights the importance of multisensory perception in architectural designs, which can enhance comfort and physiological well-being. Future research should further integrate neuro-architecture tools to create housing design that are more attuned to the emotional and physiological needs of their user. Thank you. This is my reference in this research. Thank you for attention. Good morning.